Hey guys, changing up the format just a little, just to see how you guys might like it. My comments are going to be at the very end of the video. I might sprinkle in a few memes along the way. Anyways, have a good watch.
Hey guys, doing today? This is Felonious Bitcoin here. I'm just making another update video for you guys to let you know what's going on in my neck of the woods regarding this whole situation going on. I came from the dollar store not 20 minutes ago. All this stuff in the back seat that you see, that's the supplies that I was able to pick up to continue my stockpile. But yeah, I spoke to the store manager and she told me that she doesn't know when they're getting any more trucks in, and nobody has told her anything. So she seemed panicked, you know what I mean? And she's the store manager. So that should tell you guys something. If you guys are still getting deliveries in your area, I'm interested to hear. But as far as like where I am in Longview, Texas, from what I heard from her, they're not getting any more trucks at their particular store. So that should be very concerning. Not just that by itself, but combined with this coronavirus epidemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, along with the National Guard being deployed to all these different states, telling us it's to quarantine the virus or to, you know, keep people safe from it. I don't understand, because some of these videos that I've seen with the National Guard in the videos, right, is they don't have any protective equipment on half the people. They're closer than 6 feet apart. So I'm not really understanding exactly how that, you know, lockdown situation thing is supposed to keep this virus from spreading when you have the National Guard that doesn't have any protective equipment, has no training in infectious diseases or anything like that. So my question is, how are they supposed to handle a health pandemic when they are trained for war? You know, that is something that should be raising some questions to you guys, not just that by itself or combined with the other things, but then also throw into the mix the National Defensive Authorization Act of 2020, and that gives the National Guard the power to invoke martial law without actually calling it martial law. So I think the whole idea behind them being deployed to wherever it is they're going is to get people used to the idea of seeing the military around. Maybe they might not have guns right away, but give it some time and I'm sure they will. You know, especially once all these grocery stores dry up and there's no food and water left, who do you think you're gonna go running to? Uncle Sam, that's who. That's who's gonna be supplying you your food and water. And you wanna know where they're probably gonna have their posts? Is probably at places like Walmart, CVS, Albertsons, Kroger's, the popular corporations, you know, the stores that you see that we're, you know, selling out of all their products, you know. So guys, if you're not prepared yet, my recommendation, and this is just what I would do, what I would personally recommend to myself, not just you guys, is to go out and get whatever you can. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a panic or fear mongering, especially given the current situation and the events going on. You can't be too safe. So to those people out there that say, oh no, don't worry, you know, this and that, you know, those were the same people telling you not to worry, that a situation like this could never happen. So this situation is here now, so you need to do something about it right now. That's the way I look at it, because there might come a time tomorrow or the day after or in a week from now where there's no food and no water left at the grocery store, and you're gonna have to go running to this National Guard for your, you know, your supplies. And that's something that I don't think anybody wants to really do, because these people cannot be trusted. No offense, but they had an oath to uphold the Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, if they were upholding that oath, I think that somewhere along that line, Hillary Clinton would have been arrested or, you know, put in, you know, thrown into some sort of barracks to have like a federal trial or something like that. But no, you know, none of these politicians are ever held accountable. They give the orders and they follow orders. That's the role of the military. Sure, it sounds nice when they say they're gonna fight against all enemies, foreign and domestic, but the way it seems, they really haven't been doing that. So there's that. But yeah, guys, just be prepared to the best of your abilities. Set up a bug out bag. That's something that the Department of Homeland Security even recommends. So you might want to look into doing something like that. Get a couple of MREs, a gallon of water, some supplies, lighters, flint to start the fire, a rocket stove, something like that, so that you can start a fire if you ever have to bug out, like leave home right away because the military's rolling down your street and taking over everything. That might be something that you guys might want to prepare for, just in case. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but in the worst case scenario that it does happen, why not be safe than sorry?
This guy is going to the dollar store for his stockpile. What are you getting for your stockpile at a dollar store? Laundry baskets? Then he says, well, that's it, guys. No more food in my area. The dollar store manager said they're not getting any more trucks. Because when you want to know something, you ask the lowest man on the totem pole. Then he goes on to say that he's getting worried about the National Guard. Are you kidding me? The man literally said he's watched some videos of it. Didn't do anything other than that. And now he's worried about how they're handling it. How about I do a little research? This is what the National Guard is doing. They're providing assistance to the states that include logistic support, disinfecting/cleaning, active transportation of medical personnel, call center support, and meal delivery. Congrats, sir. That I will now call you Socks because of that hat you're wearing. Please give me a citation for your stupid martial law comment. Anything that proves you do research. Anything at all. Then you start to fearmonger, Mr. Socks, about the National Guard having guns? Is that hat too tight around your head? And hold on, let me get this straight. You want people to go out and grab everything they can? That's how we got in this mess to begin with. This guy has no brains whatsoever. I do agree, though, that you should have a bug out bag. However, the reason he gives is pathetic. That's going to be my time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a great time watching and also a great day. I'll see you later.